Has Gaijin lost the plot with the latest crafting event? Let's take a look at what's coming as one of the prizes for the Battle of Arachis crafting event coming up starting in 3 days. The Alecto Mk is going to be joining the British premium tree. It's going to be one of the prizes for that event. So let's take a look at it. Welcome to War Thunder's website. I'm Old Dead Man, your host. And this one's the Alecto Mk. Kind of a cute little thing. But let's take a closer look. See if it's worth something to spend some time for. The Alecto Mk was a self-propelled gun developed by the British military during World War II, combining a 3.75-inch howitzer with the chassis of a Mark 7 Harry Hopkins light tank. This open-top vehicle didn't even get into initial trials until late 1944 and entirely missed the conflict. It was used to equip at least the King's Dragoon Guards after the war, but did not apparently see any significant service. It was decommissioned in 1955. Really, honestly, it was mainly used for training purposes. Several variants were planned, including a 6-pounder equipped Mark II, a 25-pounder equipped Mark III, which, as I understood it, actually got to the prototype stage, and even a Mark IV that would have sported a massive 32-pounder howitzer. But the heavier arm variants never saw any production. A few of the 1945 built models were equipped with bulldozer blades, but there's no indications they're going to do that for the one they're introducing here. The Alecto was 14 feet long, 8 feet 10 inches wide, and 6 feet 11 inches tall, weighed in at 8.7-ish tons. The 148 horsepower Henry Meadows 12-cylinder petrol, or gasoline for those of us on this side of the pond, engine drove this vehicle to a maximum speed of 30 miles per hour. It was armed with the aforementioned 3.75-inch howitzer that could fire smoke, HE, and even a heat round, penetrating over 100 millimeters of armor. Speaking of armor, 6 to 38 millimeters, by the way, on this thing. This vehicle had just enough armor to, trigger the fuses on ammo, but not enough to actually stop anything that may shoot at it. Since it was open-topped, it will be quite vulnerable to strafing as well. It was crewed by 4 men. In War Thunder, the Alecto Mk will be joining the British Rank 1 Premium Tree as one prize for the Battle of Arachis crafting event. Its relatively small size and punchy gun will make for an interesting sneaking around arrangement, but it will definitely be tremendously easy to kill by anyone carrying, say, a Webley revolver. Or bigger, obviously. So, initial thoughts here. It's a cute self-propelled gun. It's not that fast. It's not that agile, but it is kind of small. So it's going to be like the ASU-57 of the British tree. Its gun should be pretty punchy, and I will not be surprised to see people taking it up into upper tiers just to do a silly events where they're killing things. But really, this is where I think Gaijin has lost the plot. It's not a useful vehicle. Now, the boat, the destroyer that they introduce as the first prize, or I should say the other prize so far, that's at least somewhat interesting. It's useful. It's not unique in the American tree, but it is at least rank 3, so it makes it useful. You can help grind your navel with it. That's its claim to fame. This one, however, is at rank 1. That means it's dead on arrival for anyone who's been in this game for any significant amount of time. And getting through even rank 1 British line is really easy. You can do it in a few hours of gameplay and be on into rank 2, which at least starts to be useful, and rank 3. With this being placed at rank 1, it's basically useless to most of us. And it's not that interesting unless you just happen to like being kind of trolly and try and take out higher ranked tanks with low tier vehicles. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. And, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I do really appreciate all of you being here and watching the video today. You all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in War Thunder. The 148 horsepower The 148 horsepower Henry Meadows 12-cylinder